Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you, Leo, and overall hope that the messages are useful for y'all, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into the reading. All right. Messages for Leo. Hope you all are doing well, okay? Leo, the first two cards you got coming out, Leo, you got the Emperor, which is very good. You also have the Two of Swords as well, okay? Messages for Leo. You also do have the Temperance coming out, Leo. You also do have the Four of Cups, okay? Messages for Leo. You also have the Nine of Swords. You also do have the Nine of Wands, Leo. 99 can be of importance. 9. Whoa. You also do have the Justice, okay? And then lastly, messages for Leo. You have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? 999 can be of importance, Leo. 9 just in general, all right? 999, 99, 9. Okay? You got Aries energy, Libra, okay? Sagittarius out here as well. Just the overall message I feel like I'm getting, Leo, yeah, with the Four of Wands. I feel like if this isn't you, this could be someone else, okay? You could also be cross-watching, but I feel like, Leo, you are at a point in your life where I feel like it almost feels as though you don't want any sort of interruptions, right? It's almost like everything is good with me, have my head on straight, my priorities are in line, you know, I don't have any sort of like distractions, all right? I don't even know if this is signaling someone new coming into your life. And I say that because of the Four of Cups, right? This is almost giving a type of energy where you're in a situation, it's over, no matter what the situation is, right? It's come to an end, but then there's a newer situation with newer people, whether this is one single person or multiple people, right? That come into your life where it almost feels like something is deja vu, right? So let's say, for example, on a romantic tip, you've been done wrong, you kind of closed up, you went hermit, you start focusing on your goals, things are going good, someone new comes into your life, right? This person did nothing wrong to you, you get what I'm saying? But there's just this fear of, what if this person, you know, does something to me? What if this person is just another lesson, you know, not even really giving this person a chance, but just automatically counting them out because of something that probably happened to you in the past, right? And I only say that because of like the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, like there's a hesitance, right? There's sleepless nights, or, you know, where say you are connecting with someone new and they take 10 minutes to 20 to maybe 30 minutes to respond, and it's like now you're just up, you get what I'm saying? You're thinking, are they out? Who are they out with? You know, who are they talking to? You get what I'm saying? Especially when it's so early, you really can't, you know, vocalize, you know, or question people too much because you want to seem crazy, child. You know what I'm saying? If you start talking to somebody new, don't just start, oh, where are you at? Why are you responding? Child, don't do that, okay? You're going to come off nuts, okay? But that's almost what the energy is given, all right? And again, it doesn't have to be a person, it could be anything, but it's almost a sense of deja vu, right? But again, you've gotten to a point where you could feel stable, you know, whether it's mentally, emotionally, you feel stable. And it's almost like, again, you're kind of in this period where it's like you don't want any sort of interruptions. I'm not trying to stay up all night thinking about somebody. I'm not trying to argue with somebody all day. I'm cool, right? Okay. But I feel like for a handful of y'all, whoever, especially if that's resonating, I definitely do feel like you will have something new knocking at your door, child. So just be prepared for that, yeah. Okay, just be prepared for that, all right? Oh, and you got Aries energy. I don't even think I said that. I probably did, but what's this, Emperor? You have the Death, yeah. We heading on to a good start. You got the Emperor, and you also do have the Queen of Cups. Okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a water sign of any sort, all right? What is this, Death? You have the Star coming out, you have Aquarius energy, and you have the Hangman energy, which is Pisces, okay? I don't know if this is you or someone else, okay? But someone definitely is waiting for another person to change, okay? Or hope that when they do change, they'll come back, or if they do change, someone will take them back, okay? Take that however it resonates. You have heavy Scorpio, water sign energy in general, Pisces, and Aquarius. What is this Hangman for Leo? There could even be a thing, Leo, like say if this isn't your energy, right? And you are dealing with an Aries or a Pisces, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a water sign just in general, right? It could be a Cancer. There could be somebody who is hoping that if they do change, you will accept them back, or the reasoning for them putting forth some sort of change is behind you, okay? What's this Hangman? Yeah, you got the Two of Wands coming out. You also do have the Judgment, and you got the Five of Cups. They're just someone who like knows they messed up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's someone who wants to do better because of you. With the with the King of Cups at the bottom. And this could be being a better boss, being a better baby's father, being a better husband. I don't know. Something about a baby. I keep wanting to say baby, okay? Being a better baby's mom, all right? Again, a better father, a better father figure, whatever that just means to you. I feel like someone is wanting, I feel like it's your love, and it's also who you are as a person. Like, it's like, it also, because I almost want to say be a good person. Like someone just wants to be a good person, it feels like, because of you. Whether they're still in your life or not, it's like someone, yeah. It's something about wanting to be a good person. Be a good person. I want to be a good person. What's the Emperor? Let's do that one more time before I move on. With the King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with the Earth sign as well. But yeah, this is somebody who wants to appear stable to you. A good person. What's the Two of Swords? Especially if they weren't good to you in the past. Like, there's something being signified about being a good person. You got the Devil coming out. You also do have the King of Wands. You got Capricorn energy out here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, your energy. Okay, can I get one more? What's this Two of Swords? This Leo definitely feels like someone can't stay away from you, or you can't stay away from somebody else. With the Sun, Leo, that's more of your energy, okay? Something could even... Oh, boy. Can I get one more? What's this Two of Swords? I feel like someone's... Yeah, with the Four of Wands. Something was exposed, okay? It's something about I don't know. Someone has some sort of real... Let me see. Because it's almost like I want to say that, but I also don't. What's the Devil? You got the Knight of Wands with the Ace. Yeah, this is more given like obsession. You got the Ace of Cups and you got the Six of Cups. Because I was going to say like maybe something was toxic, you know, a relationship, whatever the case may be. And it could be. But this feels more like someone can't release it. All right. Even if they pretending to not care or whatever the case may be, someone cannot release like the thought of like you. Okay. Or like how you make them feel. Like someone is very well still passionate, it feels like, about you. Whether the situation is correct for the two of y'all to be together or be friends or whatever the case may be, right? That doesn't always mean you will just forget about somebody. And that's what it feels like is the case, okay? And this could be a situation where a situation was toxic, right? And maybe it was too toxic for you and someone to reconnect. But I definitely do want to say someone is still very much infatuated by you, babe. Okay? Very much still is. All right? What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, you got the Eight of Cups coming out with the Seven of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Cups. I don't know why this feeling... Leo, this could be you. Again, this could be someone else cross-watching, but you almost know how... that sort of feeling where it's like, you know, it's the last time you'll be interacting with someone, dealing with somebody, seeing them, whatever the case may be. And it's kind of like bittersweet, right? Where it's like, even if the situation was bad, it was almost like, you know, you had a lot of love for this person. Like you're able to just move on and kind of be at peace with the situation instead of like harboring hate or resentment, right? It's like, okay, what's done was done. I've learned that lesson. I'm gonna move on. It's bittersweet because I looked at this person, me and you, ending together or being friends forever, whatever the case may be, but I'm content, right? I've learned the lesson. I've cried. I've done everything I needed to. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to start anew, and I'm going to be content with that new. That's what that feels like with the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. And I don't know if that's you or someone else, but I honestly feel like whoever's on the receiving end, someone doesn't feel the same. And I feel like that's what that 2 of Swords is mainly talking about. It's almost like someone's on one end of the spectrum and another person is on the other. Whereas if someone is kind of taking the L, while the other person is kind of like taking it too, but really still holding on to like some sort of hope that in the future the two of y'all will cross some sort of path, whether you will or not. What's the 9 of Cups? What you looking at? Yeah, you got the 7 of Swords. I was also going to say, especially with the 2 of Swords and all the surrounding energies, right? There's also something, especially when you hit the Devil, the King of Wands, the Sun, because a lot of that is definitely karmic, more karmic energy. Because again, a lot of y'all watch this and it's going to be different for all of y'all, so I feel like that's why it's coming up like that. But I feel like with the 2 of Swords also, you also know that it's like you kind of have to cut your losses in a situation, right? So whether you want to remain at this job, want to remain friends with this person, want to remain in a relationship or connect to someone romantically, it's almost like, okay, I want to stay in whatever this is, but I also know that this environment, this situation isn't healthy for me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if I stay in this, I lose this. But if I walk away from this, I can start anew, but you won't be involved in that new. Does that make sense? It's like someone has a lot of decisions that they need to make, but ultimately someone has to make a very, very smart decision as well. Definitely feels head over heart, okay? Because I honestly do feel like, Leo, what's the 7 of Swords? And you got the 7 of Wands. 77 could be of importance. 7. I feel like you would really have to figure somebody out. And I feel like that's a job in itself, right? Yeah, this could definitely be some sort of friend. Doesn't have to be with the strength. Like, I don't... It's almost like someone wanting you to not pay attention to the negativity that they're bringing into your life, but it's so reoccurring that it's hard to ignore it. Does that make sense? It's almost like someone saying like, oh, come on, you keep bringing up the fact that I cheated on you. And you're just like, yeah, this is now the 4th time you cheated on me in the 2 years that we've been together. And the 4th time you cheated on me was literally last night. But you're mad that I'm constantly bringing up the fact that you're cheating. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, at this point, now you got to cut your losses. Are you going to keep dealing with this serial cheater, or are you just going to learn how to kind of maneuver within life without this person you just can't live without, or feel like you can't live without? Okay, hopefully that was a good example, but that's what it feels like. And it's like, you know, in the future, yes, maybe this person can change, but again, it's something about cutting your losses. Whether someone is going to change or not, is almost like, do you still want to endure whatever behavior they are giving to you in the time being, so to speak? What's the Temperance? Because change doesn't happen overnight, right? People don't kill bad habits overnight. I think, what it say, 30 days to break a habit or something like that. Like, it just doesn't happen overnight, no matter the habit. With the Temperance, you have the 2 of Pentacles. You have the Page of Cups coming out in reverse, okay? And you have the Moon. I definitely do feel like there could be some sort of insincerity, right, Leo? Really pay attention to those around you, because I feel like you are some sort of light that a lot of people want to keep bound and or trapped, okay, within a room that has no sunlight, right? So you can't even absorb any other light, but oh goodness. Yeah, I feel like someone's like very insincere around you, like very insincere. With the Moon, you got Cancer, Pisces, and I only see that because I feel like for someone, they really care about somebody. But I'm being completely honest with you, I feel like someone does not feel the same when it comes to you. They might put up with you, they might like you, but this doesn't give, like, even if this is like a friend, This doesn't give care, right? This gives, I don't even want to tell you what it gives, to be honest with you. But I really do feel like someone is very like they would drop you at a drop of a dime. They would continue to keep secrets from you. It's almost like someone wants you to believe in some sort of change, knowing it's never going to happen. What's the Four of Cups? It's almost like, you know, when you do that break up and get back together with somebody, break up. It's almost like, and I had to learn that, right? It's almost like when you do that, instead of walking away when you immediately see a red flag, right? And you kind of continuously go back and forth with somebody when they hurt you or whatever the case may be. It's almost like you're telling them that what they're doing to you is kind of not necessarily okay, but it's almost like to you, you'll put up with it, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully. What's this Four of Cups? I'm dreaming. What's the Four of Cups? You got the Six of Wands. What's the Four of Cups? You got the Five of Pentacles. For a lot of y'all will be rejecting somebody, especially if someone did try to come back already and you rejected them. I honestly want to say good job. Because Leo, I really don't even, I don't know. I have no idea. Because it's so back and forth. It's so back and forth. Like, I don't know if someone's battling that as well, like not knowing what decision they need to make. What's the Five of Pentacles? You got the Five of Swords coming out in reverse. 55 can be of importance, 5. Can I get one more? What's the Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles? It's almost, it's very weird. Yeah, you got the Strength coming out, and you have the Empress, Leo. I will honestly say you are this Empress, Emperor in this reading, to be honest. Especially if you're a woman, feminine energy, you are coming out as this Empress. I feel like there's someone who is really stuck on like humbling you in some way, shape, or form, Leo. I don't know if you're dealing with a fellow Leo, if this is like a friend, a family member, could even be a lover, right? You could be cross-watching. You got Libra, Taurus energy out here heavy, but heavy Leo as well. Remain on this throne, Leo, okay? Remain confident as well, because I feel like there is someone who is deeply offended by your confidence, okay? Like deeply. What's the Strength? You can have this person blocked, okay? They can have you blocked for whatever reason, but yeah, with the this is somebody who wants to humble you very, very badly. This is like someone who is definitely a secret type of like hater. This is somebody who will hang out with you, be with you, and then to other people, they don't know you. Y'all don't go together. They don't talk to you in any way. Like this type of like this is someone who really doesn't want anyone to know that y'all two are kind of like connected. Like I don't know what this is about, but it feels like that's the type of energy this gives. Like they're like embarrassed for people to know they're connected to you, but also at the same time they look at you as this successful, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, if you're not like where you kind of want to be, whether this is you're in school, you have a job that kind of, you know, helps you sustain some sort of like lifestyle. I'm not saying you got to be big ball and billionaire over there. I'm not saying all that. You get what I'm saying? But you're able to withstand your own type of lifestyle. I honestly want to say like this is somebody who wanted to reap those same like benefits. This is somebody who sees you as like a boss, like you're your own boss, right? Even if you have a boss, you make your money. You're very ambitious, right? This is somebody who lacks that. This is honestly like a leech, someone who will leech on to the person who's kind of like up next, right? At the same time, not liking you. Like this is somebody who is like embarrassed, I honestly want to say, by you. And when I say embarrassed, I mean like there could be something like different about you, right? In some way, shape, or form. What's the Nine of Swords? You got the World. You got Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio energy. Yeah, you have the Tower. I honestly don't even feel like this Nine of Swords is you. I don't feel like the Nine of Swords is you. You got more Aquarius energy out here. Yeah, I honestly feel like this Nine of Swords is definitely somebody else because of some sort of cycle with you is over. It could have took a while as well with this Knight of Pentacles, but I also do feel as though someone is like wondering what is next for them. Like and again, it was something about you being like a light. Like someone kind of used you as their way of seeing what was like next. Like it feels like something is at a standstill for somebody, right? And it feels like it's their life. It could even be their way of like making money. Like you were someone's fuel in a way. Like being connected to you made someone feel more alive. Like you gave them energy, and I feel like it's just being connected to someone who they knew would have their back, and someone who knows, like, you are just a good person. Like, it's something about you just being a good person to somebody. And that alone fueled them. But they also took that for granted as well. Like, something's moving very, very slowly for somebody. Very slowly. Very slowly. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Because it's almost like if someone was meant to slow you down, it's happening to them. Like something is happening to them. Because this could have been someone who laughed when you were down, but now it's just like, you're not even possibly laughing at someone's downfall, but it's the fact that now the roles has switched, that someone feels like shit. You got the Hierophant, you got the Knight of Swords, you have the Magician, you got the High Priestess, and you got the, Someone's actions has gotten them it feels like in some deep doo-doo, because it almost feels like someone was like trying to manifest chaos into your life. But like, how can I say this? But like adding to it, I can't really explain it. I want to so badly. You got Pisces energy out here, Magician, all the zodiac signs for real. But it was like someone wanted chaos for you. And it feels like now it's happening to them. It's almost like, you know that saying where it's like sometimes you could be focused on someone else's garden, but it's like you're not paying enough attention to yours. So it's like this person's taking care of their own garden. It's growing. Yeah, it's taking time, but it's growing. Their roots are strong. But it's like you're paying so much attention to this person in their garden now, or your crops are rotting. You get what I'm saying? They're molding or whatever the case may be. That's what this is. Like someone has let so much time pass because they were trying to be. This is like someone having a bunch of options, right? Thinking they're the man, thinking they're the woman. You know, playing with people's emotions, their time, their energy, being this Casanova, if you will. Say you were one of them, and this is hypothetically speaking, right? Say you were one of these options, whatever, but you were still doing your thing, right? Years down the line, and not even necessarily too many years, but let's say 5 years down the line, right? You didn't accumulated whatever degree you wanted, or you picked up a tree. You know, things are moving for you in your own personal life. You're not really talking to this person anymore, or there's no contact at all. Like you're actually moving on. This person is still stuck in not even the energy of like having multiple options, but they focus solely on just that, right? The dating, spending money, going on outings, going with this person, and then when them and this person aren't in good terms, they're going to that person, and then someone new hit them up, so they're entertaining this person. They were so busy entertaining everybody, or trying to be this, again, this Casanova. That's so 5 years, like I said, has gone by now, and it's almost like now someone's sitting in the Nine of Swords. Where did the time go? You know, with the world and the towers, like now this person is looking back at those same options that they had within that 5 years. Now they're down to 2 options, and the 3 that they don't have anymore has been elevated in their own personal ways. They're not even checking for this person no more. They done moved on, whether it's with someone new or just better in their own life. This person is now stuck in the same place, whether they live with their mom or they live on their own, whatever the case may be. Nothing has changed, nothing has elevated. Nothing at all. And again, instead of having 5 options now they're just down to 2. And now they're down to the 2 that they didn't even really want to begin with. They were just the ones that just filled up this roster. That's what this feels like. What's the 9 of Wands? I really wasn't trying to make yours Zodiacs this long no more, but we're here. You got the 9 of Wands, you got the 3 of Wands. You got the 3 of Pentacles. 33 could be of significance, 3. What's the 3 of Pentacles? Yeah, like someone is like, what's the 3 of Wands? What's the 3 of Wands? Got the 4th cloud. Leo, I don't know what, I feel like someone is like delusional, okay? Because I'm trying to really understand with the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, an air sign, okay, Leo? But I feel like it's very odd, because I feel like there is someone who's possibly projecting, right? This energy of like you waiting for you waiting for them. You waiting for them. And I don't know how I want to laugh so bad. Cause it just feels like someone feels as though you're waiting for him, okay? Especially if you're dealing with like an air sign. But again, I don't feel like I need to make him my karmic card too, because I tell you, the King of Swords be following the readings, child, more than the damn King of Wands. But I do feel like someone feels as though like you're waiting for them, okay? Like you're holding out space or so. Like it's very odd. It's very odd. But again, I feel like it's some sort of I feel like it's the other way around, right? I really, really do. With the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, it's like someone feels as though like you have this third party, you're still holding on to them. They're not going to like put up with this. They're going to have their own third parties too. Like even if, okay, because that could be the case, right? That could be the case where you were dating, you were in separation, you had 2 options, this person was one, whatever the case. But I'm just here to, if you are not thinking about, I'm telling someone is still like on that, like holding on to you, holding on to some sort of like hope. I have no idea. Or and if that's not the case, someone is very nervous, especially if you do know if someone's like third party they once had, or say you and someone share a baby's mother or baby's father. It's like someone's very nervous about people meeting, okay, and something not being hidden anymore. Yeah. What's the 4 of Pentacles? What's the 4 of Pentacles? You got the 3 of Swords. Oh. I don't know, Leo. What's this, Justin? Like, it's crazy. You got the Fool with the Justice card. Yeah, Because it's almost one of those things. Hold on, you got the Ace of Wands coming out. You also do have the Page of Pentacles, literally. The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, but someone is like going through it. Like, almost like, when they say like a spiritual psychosis, like someone's out of it. Like, you be someone at their own game, not even playing this game. Like, you know how someone has like a cat and mouse game, especially if that was like the case, right? Like, someone's karma is for them to release the situation and be able to move on. Especially if you didn't get pregnant by someone or whatever. Like, someone was being heavily, like, protected. Okay? Because it almost gives this type of energy to where, say you were having a cat and mouse game with somebody, right? Where it's make up the breakup. You get what I'm saying? This person ghosts every once in a while, say, like, it got to a point where you realized you were in a loop with someone. And this person been knew they put you in one, babe. Trust me, trust me. When someone ghosts you, when y'all make up and they ghost you and they try to, I like to sit back, and they ghost you and try to, they're playing a game with you just to they're trying to get you in a loop, okay? They're trying to make that your new normal. And nothing about that is normal, babe, okay? But yeah. And it's almost like, say you and this person been doing this for years, right? Y'all make up the breakup, they ghost, you wait, or you plead your case, you text them, whatever, you reach out, Someone is not realizing that something's over. Like, the loop is over, I don't know why that's it. Someone's not realizing that the loop is over. Like, they're wanting it to continue, okay? Leo, this was a lot for me. I didn't even think yours was going to be like this, to be honest. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Messages for Leo. What's the Nine of Pentacles? You got the Lovers. You could be enjoying your singlehood right now, okay? And like I said before, a lot of y'all, someone new could potentially be coming in. And give that person a chance, even if this person is a new friend, okay? You meet someone at work, Give that person a chance. I kind of said that in the beginning, where it's like someone's going to like write someone off because they're just nervous. And that's a normal thing. You get what I'm saying? I don't even want to be up here and be like, oh, don't be closed off this. And when you've been hurt and betrayed, it's a normal thing to just kind of be wary of people, but allow yourself the privilege of being loved and being loved on the proper way. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody is a piece of shit, and that's the complete honest part about it. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who are. Okay? There's a lot more people, I feel like, who are pieces of shit than people who aren't. But you'll find the people who aren't eventually, okay? And I feel like, again, a lot of y'all will. This person could even be like a Gemini, okay? You could be a Gemini cross-watching. What's the Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers? And we're going to kind of close it out for you, Leo, okay? I don't want to take up too much of your time. And to end it off, you have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And I honestly think this kind of shows that the energy that you are kind of putting out into the world, you are getting it back, Leo, okay? Remain steadfast, remain creative as well. And again, remember that the energy that you are pouring out to the universe is going to come back to you tenfold with the King of Cups at the bottom, okay? Be wary that a lot of y'all may meet someone new. They may ask you out on a date. You may go out. Just enjoy yourself, okay? Don't think about Tom, Dick, and Harry that crossed you over years ago, okay? Don't think about Vanessa and Brittany and Michaela that did you wrong and lied about being pregnant. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. What you worry about them for? Go have a ball. Go out, okay? If someone want to take you on a date, you better go take that free drink, bitch. Okay? Okay. But y'all, I love y'all, Leo. That was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely hope that the message resonated for you, Leo, and overall hope that the messages were useful. And until next time, guys, bye.